okay? So just paint that. Okay, and then we're gonna wait a few minutes. So that will be step number 1. In the meantime, I'm gonna get a pair of gloves, okay? Okay, faculty. First, we're going to check the press to see if they're good, okay? If they have dropped, sufficient reduction, no undercuts. And then they're going to do the impression and pour the cap. That's all of what we're doing today, okay? That's you. Okay, I have here my tray with the adhesive, and I want you to take a look on the press, okay? Okay, so this one kind of broke. I don't know if you can see it there, but let's ignore that. But the thing about my preps is that they are super gingival. Let me see if I can get this to focus. There you go. Okay? And that's the objective, to have super gingival preps so we can see the margins easily. Okay? And another difference on my preps is I'm prepping 8 to 10. Okay? You guys are prepping 9 to 11. So that's another difference. Okay? The next step, always whenever you are using a material that comes in a cartridge, you need to bleed it, okay? So just have a little bit come out, just to make sure that we have material coming out of the same proportion. And put your tip, okay? Wow, a little bit more, there you go. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill my tray first, okay? And this requires a little bit of handwork. And also, I'm going to go over my preps and kind of inject around the preps, like if you were doing with a light material. And that is just to prevent any voids and you copy your margins. Okay? And after that, just go ahead and sit your tray and wait for the material to set about 5 minutes, okay? So I'm going to move this on the side, and I want you to show you my cast, okay? Okay, this is the cast that I have. Yes, okay, perfect. So, check how clear I see my margins, okay? And notice how the cast is trimmed. The most important thing is that you trim your cast and make sure that your putty fits nicely, okay? So if you need to trim a little bit over the frenum, you can do that, okay? see how it's fitting on the adjacent teeth, okay? And look that the cast doesn't have any defects or bubbles or anything. So what you want to do is to produce at least three of those, okay? One for practice, and to keep 2 for your practical. If you have a nice impression, save it. Don't throw it away, because you can re-pour that impression several times to get all the casts that you need to practice, and also for the practical. For the practical, ideally, you're gonna come with this already set and ready to start just doing the PMMA part, okay? So that's what you're going to do today. Just take your impression and go to the support lab to pour the cast. Use mounting stone because it's gonna set faster, okay? So in 10 minutes you have your cast, and you will have plenty of time today to check your preps and produce several casts, as many as you want, okay? Another tip that I'm gonna give you, label your impression with your name, okay? Because your impression should match your preps. Don't mix that up in the lab, okay? So label. If you take several impressions, I mean, in my opinion, I think it's a waste of material. If you have one good impression, that should be enough, and you can pour it several times for this objective that we have today. Any questions?
Yeah. So
3 of the same impression, okay? Or the best impression you got. No, you don't need to use light body. You don't need to use light body. Only medium, okay? Medium is more than enough for what we want to get, okay? In the real life, if it's a final impression that I'm gonna send out to fabricate a final restoration, yes. But this is a provisional. Medium is enough quality to produce a good impression for that provisional, okay? Any other questions? Okay, go ahead and work, check your preps, and I'm gonna be here if you need me. Dr. Bitter is out, so please, students from Dr. Bitter